Welcome, I'll be reacting to Timeslip, Season 1, Episode 4. Selected clips are provided for commentary purposes. This is not a market substitute. Support the original, and no spoilers or recommendations in the comments, please. This was awfully brave of Simon.
Was machen Sie?
Oh, that was close.
Come back! Come back!
She made it! Oh.
Oh, well, never mind. You're going home to your mother now.
Mm-hmm.
What about him? Him? That boy, Simon?
Oh. Good for Sarah.
Your collaborator returned to you, Commander.
Actually, it was just Simon being really clever and brave.
Well, what have you been up to?
Tried to escape.
Oh,
Listen, Sarah got away there.
they'll be able to alert the authorities.
Oh, I don't know. Godfrey's signalling for them to be picked up.
Oh, the signalling, yes, I've been watching that. Now listen, for a kid who already knows more than he should, you ask some pretty stupid questions, don't you?
You mean pretty smart.
Your daughter can't come to any harm. You keep saying that.
I know, I was like, you keep saying that. I don't believe you.
A man must always be prepared to face up to his past mistakes. Mustn't he, Bradley?
What was that about? He's the spy, isn't he? I knew he was sus.
It so happens I need a detail for a few minutes.
Well, I don't know.
On your feet, man. Let's have a look at you. And you can come too,
Me?
as a punishment for that trick you played on me.
Speak to Skinner. Ask him if he did that job I told him to do.
I want this equipment to be completely dismantled. Liz?
He's lost his memory already.
And it hasn't stopped for 30 years. Just that bit of time going on over and over again.
Most important of all,
Simon?
when Liz is going back into the time bubble.
Yeah. We gotta get Simon out. That maybe go a little bit more prepared this time. Some interesting camera angles here.
Let's destroy it.
That's a ruby!
Oh.
There were also certain plans, and these I hid behind the skirting board in my office.
No, did the Germans get a look at them?
I don't know.
I mean, were they still there afterwards?
Yes.
Well, then they didn't get a look at them.
Not necessarily.
If he isn't dead, he's still in the Soviet Union working for the Russians, so I must
then that's
find
a
out what
problem.
he discovered at the station in 1940.
I see.
What gift?
Surely you know by now the gift of telepathic contact.
Ah.
Perhaps you're refusing to come to terms with your own powers, Mrs. Skinner.
Okay, that's cool.
I'd like to find out what happened to Daddy.
Yeah, I would go back too. As scary as it is.
Nobody in the village has heard of them.
Oh, and just who exactly in the village told you that, I wonder?
Oh, we know now. At least we suspect.
Are you going to tell me what your real work here is, or aren't you?
No.
Then your search has proved fruitless. Answer me! According to you, the war doesn't exactly fill you with joy, yet here you are behaving like a dedicated soldier of the Third Reich.
The war.
Yeah.
Would you believe me if I were to tell you that the war has nothing much to do with my coming here? No. There are many of us Germans who don't agree with the war aims, who don't even support Hitler.
Would you serve him?
No.
You kind of
We
do.
serve Germany. Germany must be great again, but not through
Oh, no.
conquest as it's happening now.
Oh, no.
Through achievement.
What? He said the thing. Oh. This is very interesting to be watching in 2025. Let's put it that way.
Overlook for the moment the fact that your country is overrunning France and Poland and is persecuting the Jews has just helped
Yes.
you to build a better Germany.
But don't you
Exactly.
understand? All these things will stop when Hitler falls. It's always a possibility.
That was incredible. That we're just supposed to ignore the persecuting of a minority because it will make the country great again. Oh my goodness, is that relevant right now? Wow. For anyone unaware of how bad it is getting in the United States right now, they are deporting toddler US citizens who have cancer. I had no idea this show would be so relevant. I was expecting a fun little, I don't know, Doctor Who time travel thing. This is hard hitting right now.
Gottfried, your splendid naivety is the most alarming thing about you. I suspect you more than ever.
And you mean I must use force to get what I want from you?
What the?
Graz is a loyal Nazi commander, trainer. He understands very well how to deal with people who won't speak.
Oh, Gottfried, you can't be serious.
I have no choice.
You have every choice in the world.
Yeah, you have every choice.
You're sorry, aren't you? Think I feel?
I'm not an animal. I'm not a savage.
You kind of are, though. And you can keep saying you're not, but it doesn't change that fact.
We're at war, Capitan. War, whether you like it or not. Why don't you get that into your head and stop dreaming?
If you'd only help me, it would help end the war. A new government in Germany would mean no more fighting. Gottfried, I feel sorry for you. The realities of war are a bit too tough for you, aren't they?
Yeah, he's not facing it. He's not looking straight at what's going on in Germany and beyond. He's just like, well, you know, it'll just pass. Oh dear. We are in so much trouble.
But I can't find the barrier.
What?
I can't, honestly. It was just here where we're standing. Vanished.
Could it have just moved? Gone inward more? I'm not sure this is a kid's show, honestly. This is brilliant writing, and it's really going in depth into the nuances of being inside a sort of fascist controlled country when you don't agree with it, how far do you go to go along with it to further your own agenda, but then you're complicit in what's going on. As the commander said, you're just being naive. There's a war. Look at what's going on. You have to face it. As horrifying as what is going on in this time period is, you have to look it in the eyes and do what you can to stop it. And hiding behind, oh, well, I'm just a good German. I'm just, going along because of nationalism. I'm not a Nazi. It doesn't really cut it because you're the reason they have power. I haven't studied extensively, but I would say the majority of people did not entirely agree with what was going on. I would hope. But they let it go on for various reasons. One of which was, well, he's just trying to make Germany great again. Sound familiar? It's not okay to allow atrocities to happen, to allow people to be persecuted in order to make a certain group of people great again. It's never okay. And to be like, well, we'll just, it's kind of bad right now, but don't worry, governments come and go. I'm sure this particular one that's kind of extreme will be gone in a few years. And then, we can kind of reclaim things. Maybe. But how many people are dying in the meantime? People. Human beings. I'm sorry, I did not expect this on this show, but we're here. And I try my absolute best on this particular channel when I can to remain politically neutral because I want this to be a safe space for people of various opinions to congregate. Star Wars channel, that's different because Star Wars is inherently political, so it's going to get political. But once in a while, you get a piece of fiction where you have to talk about it because that's part of the show. That's part of the movie, and that's what we're having right here. So if you're going, why are you suddenly being political? Well, the show started it, and I'm just commenting on it. I care about other humans, and I care about when they're being hurt, and I'm not going to apologize for that. And I get annoyed when people are looking the other way and saying that it's okay, like the officer was doing in this episode, and was like, oh, well, yeah, people are being persecuted or whatever, but we just have to put up with that for the greater good. No, you don't actually have to do that. That is a choice to look away because it makes you uncomfortable. We cannot look away. I was thinking about this the other day. Like, we have a beautiful planet. Look around, no matter where you live, there is beauty. Whether you're out in the desert or you're in the forest, or like me, you're in the middle of vineyards. It's gorgeous. We are so lucky to have this planet. And there are so many incredible human beings here. Whether they're artists creating things, or even just someone in a cubicle at work typing all day but doing a great job, allowing people to have goods and services that they need to make their life better, that is just as important. And it is heartbreaking that humans keep feeling the need to terrorize each other for no reason, made up reasons, and then justify it like he was doing in this episode. And I'm so proud of Liz right now, and Simon and Sarah for kind of standing up to all of this and caring for each other and being brave for each other and standing up to that kind of behavior and saying, no, we're going to do what we can to help each other. It gives hope that there is still a future for the human race if we can get people like them to stand up. I hope I did not annoy you with my commentary, but this is just how I feel.